dumped the bag here just before it was gone.
Yeah, but what the hell good is that to us now?
Hey, we're here at the General booth with Chris Edwards. Chris, show us what you got new today.
Yeah, we have a new design sliding digital T-Bevel. It's the first of its kind in the world. It's a tool that's used to measure and transfer angles from one point to another.
Okay.
And it adds the feature of having a digital protractor on it.
In what way? Now, how's that work for you?
The digital protractor reads out on the screen here.
Okay.
And tells you the exact measurement that you have, to a very fine, accurate measurement.
All right.
So that when you go to take a measurement and you're going to cut on a saw, you take the measurement right off of your screen.
Right.
And then you can just dial in on your saw and you cut it.
So, in other words, instead of having the sliding T and a protractor, you got just this one thing.
One
in your
tool
bag.
replaces two tools.
Fantastic. And I'm understanding you won an award for this one.
Yes,
here.
we won the Popular Mechanics Award for this new invention this year, 2011.
Ah, cool. How much is it going to retail for now?
It's going to retail for about $34.99.
Good deal. Good deal. Okay, Chris. Well, thanks so much.
Okay, Joe.
Well, this is toolselect.com. Thanks a lot.
Hey, what's happening? Barnaby here. If you're a woodworker, you know how tough it can be to create perfect dovetail joints. Well, Adrian at General, you guys have created a jig that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, actually we have. We've kind of improved our dovetailer into the next generation, really, the Dovetailer 2. We've added control knobs, so you can actually use it a lot easier on a router table.
Yep.
You also have these clamp bars that kind of secure the wood a little more firmly. Now you can also basically use this in two positions, your router table,
right,
and also on a benchtop model you would clamp the wood basically to your bench, and then you could also use a freehand router to just cut your pins and tails that way.
So show me how it works.
Sure. Yeah, we take an actual piece of stock that I deem that I'm going to be cutting my my tails with. I would eyeball it kind of where I want it, secure it using the clamp bars.
Yep.
And then cut. You can do a box joint.
Yep.
Something like this, where that would you would just need to change the cutter to an actual straight bit. You could do a half blind, or you could do a through dovetail.
All right, and it's made of aluminum?
Yeah, 6063 aluminum that's hardened, and then it's been anodized, and you can basically adjust it on these metal plates.
All righty, it is the Dovetailer 2 from General. If you want more information about woodworking tools, you're in the right place. It is toolselect.com.
We're here at the General booth, and we're talking with Vince Cavasano. Vince, I understand you got a new little gadget here. Tell us all about this.
Yes, Joe, this is the new IRTC 50 Thermoseeker Energy Audit IR Thermometer. Basically what this is used for, it's used for measuring the differences in temperature over, let's say, ducts, lines, or around windows and doors. And basically it helps you find out if there are heat leaks or cooling leaks within a house or within some sort of line.
Okay.
And the way it works is that you start by taking a reference temperature. So for example, I'm going to take a reference temperature of this table.
On a table.
And I'm going to set that as my reference. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my tolerance range, and I'm going to set it here, 5 degrees F. This machine has the capability of having a reference range of plus or minus 1, plus or minus 5, or plus or minus 10 F.
Very good.
Obviously my hand is going to be outside of that range, so when I shoot my hand, it turns red, because that indicates that it's outside is higher than that range.
Red hot. And what's this retail for then?
This retails for $59, $59.95.
Thanks a lot, Vince.
Okay.
Appreciate it. And again, this is the general booth with their heat indicator, and this is toolselect.com. Thanks.
Hey there, it's Billy Carmen with the Product News Channel, and as you know, I love solution-based tools. Well, last month at the National Hardware Show, General Tools released the new Seeker 400. This is the DCS 400 by General Tools, and it's a Borescope, and if you haven't had the opportunity to play with one of these or use one, I gotta tell you, this will quickly become one of your favorite tools. Borescopes traditionally have been very expensive because of the technology, but this year, General Tools released the Seeker 400. It's a digital camera with LED lights on a long 3-foot steel probe that gives you the ability to take that camera and probe into hard to reach, hard to see areas. And I got to tell you, one of the very first things that I did with this when it arrived at our studio, we're constantly having to switch out cables and change devices on our monitors. And the ability to take this probe, bend it around behind a corner, around the back of a television set, and see all of the connectors so that you know where to plug your devices in, it's worth the $299 for that.
Welcome back. Well, we are getting a look at tomorrow's hardware inventions today. Our favorite GizWiz, Dick DiBartolo, is back from this year's National Hardware Show in Las Vegas with all the picks that everyone's buzzing about this year.
Some really neat stuff. This is great fun. This is from General Tools, the Seeker. Now, it's a video camera with a little built-in LED light at the end. Now, you can actually stick this in holes in walls, under furniture, under your car. You need a serial number. What's the serial number of that TV bolted to the wall?
Wow.
I can actually see. This deluxe model lets you take a photograph of it. You can
store
shoot
the information.
video.
Right.
Exactly.
And you were telling me, you know, for those women like me who might drop a ring down a drain or anything down a drain they might need, this part is waterproof.
Yes, the manufacturer said that the first 38 inches, this can all is waterproof. So if you drop your ring, you can look down the drain and make sure it hasn't gone too far down.
Now, I know we're talking about the price for there. We have it up there, but you can get a non-wireless that's a little bit cheaper, too.
Exactly. They start at about $200.
Okay.
And this is sort of the most expensive.
It's all yours. Whoa, poor guy now. He's stuck in a hard place.
How do you know it's a male?
I don't. I just meant, you know, I just feel bad. Whatever sex.
Oh. However, you are correct.
Oh.
Given the angle of the jaw and the wear to the teeth, the victim is a male in his late 20s.
Yeah, late 20s. Okay, what's that?
It's a probe. These appear to be the only remains encased here.
What do you mean?
Where's the back of his skull?
Oh, okay, so what you're saying is there could be, you know, male parts all just embedded here in this big slab of concrete?
Well, there's the impression of the rest of the skull. When the concrete set, the bone was still there, but somehow it disappeared in the meantime.
Okay, so let me guess, you want the whole slab of concrete shipped back to the Jeffersonian, right?
No, don't be absurd. 2 by 3 by 4 meter section will be fine.
Yeah.
Shouldn't weigh more than a ton.